Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to be knocking out yet another Guilds of Ravnica draft. Trying to get all of our worth out of this before we move on to some more modern. Alright, so the first pack we got Mission Briefing, which can be decent in a Dimir deck, but overall it's not super great. Whispering Snitch is okay. Just Strike is actually a great card. I might highly consider grabbing this. Gatekeeper Gargoyle I think is underappreciated. Not a lot of flyers are that big, and if you just go 2 or 3 colors with a couple of gates, then this can come out as actually the biggest flyer that you can get in the set. Leapfrog, okay, and an aggressive Izzet deck. Vicious Rumors, alright. There's some other good decent cards here, but Deadly Visit is probably the overall best card. Just Strike is great, but I can only run that realistically if we're going Boros. Otherwise, I have to be going 3 colors right out of the gate, my first pick. Potentially, depending on what we get. Deadly Visit, solid black, solid removal card, get to Surveil. We're going to go and grab that. Alright, in the next pack, Mnemonic Betrayal. This lets you exile the cards from your opponent's graveyard, and you can just play any of the cards for that turn. Now, if this card was like forever, it'd be amazing, or until your next turn or something, it'd be alright. But for 3 mana already, and then you can only get cast in that turn, it's not a great card. Murmuring Mystic, great. Golgari, Fine Broker, great. Everything else in the pack is just alright. Actually, Deadweight's pretty good. Watcher of the Mist is pretty good. I think I'm actually going to grab the Murmuring Mystic here, which is going to put us in Dimir. But this can just absolutely get out of hand. It hits the board as a solid blocker as a 1/5. And then after that, we can just crank out birds. If we go Dimir, or if we end up Izzet or Grixis, this is still going to be a good card. Okay, next pack, Crawl Swarms, a good card. Flower Flourish is good if we're in those colors. Luminous Bonds, okay in those colors. We get another Deadly Visit over Chala Knight or the Gorgon. I think that another Deadly Visit is where we want to be. Prioritize your removal. Is usually the rule of thumb. Alright, so nothing in this pack is amazing. We can grab the Unexplained Disappearance. It's not bad. It can trigger our Murmuring Mystic, but it's not card advantage a lot of the time. It's just okay. The other card is Inescapable Blaze, but we're not really in red at the moment. I don't think I'm going to grab Hired Poisoner. I think we might grab the Unexplained Disappearance. Hopefully we can get some Dimir Spy Bugs and then have a use for surveilling. Keeping Chill is okay if we have a lot of surveilling, but otherwise it's just not reasonable. Radical Idea is alright. I think we're going to grab the Muse Drake here. Nothing else really going on. We could, actually, could grab Gargoyle here. In hopes of getting more gates. Yeah, let's do that. I'm using this finisher. Awesome. We have a payoff, 2 payoffs in this pack for surveilling, and I think the Thoughtbound Phantasm is definitely where we want to be over the Dark Blade agent. Yep, I like Burglar Rats. Guildgate looks pretty good here. In fact, we might grab the Guildgate just for the Gargoyle over the Rats. We'll do that. Okay, so we have the choice. Glowspore Shaman's a good card. We're not in those colors. Devious Cover Up is alright. It's that or Dimir Guildgate. I think we're gonna grab the other Guildgate. And maybe we can even get a Guild Summit if we get lucky. Nothing really terrific, but we'll grab a Whispering Snitch. I mean, 2 mana for 1/3s. It's pretty good in this format. Alright, another Guildgate or Wall of Mist. I think we'll snatch up another Guildgate, and then I think that might do it for all the Guildgates we need. Wall of Mist or Child of Night. I'm a bigger fan of Child of Night. I think we can probably grab a Wall of Mist later. Just cut a Mesmerist. We're not going to run him. It's probably going to be Radical Idea here. Yeah. It's fine. Bats is okay. This is annoying. Alright. Sideboard. There we go. Alright, so Pelt Collector's alright, but Night Veil Predators is amazing. Conclave Cavalier is a good card. Dark Current is alright if we want to try to go red, but I think we just want to stay in our colors and grab our Predator. Artful Takedown is probably going to be the pick here. I actually kind of like the Guild Mage's form if you can get enough multicolored spells. Late game, it just pumps everything one. It also works as a mana fixer, but we'll go grab the Artful Takedown. Mausoleum Secrets. Don't think that's going to be good for us. It's going to be Disinformation Campaign. My arch nemesis in this format. Watcher in the Mist is alright. Hopefully that'll come around. It's actually good. It's good for us. We're going to go and grab Disinformation Campaign. And then hopefully we'll get some more surveilling afterwards. Alright, so we can grab the Necrotic Wound, which is a fine card, but we might want the Dimir Informant over that. Because we want a lot of surveilling. We have a good amount of removal. This is great removal, it really is, but we're gonna try to make sure our deck is consistent. Wow, there's absolutely nothing for us in this pack. At all. Yeah, what's going on? Okay, side those, yeah. Alright, so, Yeah, none of these cards are really great for us at all. I wish this card surveilled. I mean, it's a very Dimir card. Child of Night or the Filfering Imp. Filfering Imp. We'll go ahead and grab the Imp. A little control doesn't hurt. Darkblade Agent, it's a pretty good pickup here. Once again, nothing in this pack for us. Yeah, once again. Yeah, we'll go out, grab the Thought Eraser over the Dazzling Lights. Sure. Huh. And yeah. Alright. Amara's decent. Crawl Harpooner, not in our colors. I like Beam Splitter. We're on that. Not building that particular deck. I think we're going to grab Deadweight here. Not really much else for us in this. There's not really anything for us in this pack, but Deadweight is a good pickup. No doubt about it. I'm actually happy to grab a Ritual Soot, but we have another Deadly Visit, and we have a Guild Summit. I think we're going to grab Deadly Visit and hope that Guild Summit comes around, but honestly, like, it's fine if it doesn't. Artful Takedown also in this pack. This is a good pack for us overall, but Deadly Visit is where we're going to be. I think we're going to grab the other Predator. Looking around, Notion Rain is good too, but the Predator is just amazing. Alright, so probably Discovery Dispersal is the pick. I do like Severed Strands, but we don't have a lot of cannon fodder to throw, so we'll go ahead and grab the Discovery. Alright, so it's Severed Strands, Dazzling Light's a radical idea. We're probably not going to run the Lotleth Giant. Yeah, we could have used another like Thoughtbound Phantasm or even a Dimir Spybug. We are lacking in some cards that we would like in this build. We'll just grab the Dazzling Lights. It's fine. Alright, Dimir Spybug, Speak of the Devil. Alright. I think we grabbed Notion Rain here over the Mephitic Vapors or the Mood Mark Painter or the Piston Fist Cyclops. Let's draw some cards, but it also surveils. So we're going to be surveilling as much as we want here. Radical Idea over Severed Strands. Yeah, we'll grab Radical Idea. Sure, never happened. Open another one on that sideboard. Darkblade Agent. I'll grab another Darkblade over the Mephitic Vapors. Or the Pass Wall Artist, or whatever his name is. We'll grab another Child of Night for the sideboard, probably. Alright, nothing here, really. Okay. Moving on. All right, so we got 43 cards. We're sitting at 17 lands. We just got to cut 3 cards. Maybe the M. I'm a huge fan of the Brazen Bats. We'll cut 1. I'm not a huge fan of Dazzling Lights either, and we have other instant speed stuff. My biggest thought is that we can instant speed, Pump Art Thoughtbound or Demir Spybug. But we do have other instant speed surveilling cards. So I'm less inclined to want to play it. Get rid of the Imp. Imp is pretty much just Thought Eraser without surveilling, effectively. 41 cards. So it's the Dazzling Light, maybe, or the Radical Idea. We do have Notion Rain as well. We do want to draw cards. We can pitch some land. We'll get rid of a Radical Idea because we do have 2. Alright, so we do have the 1 Child of Night. If we end up with a super aggressive Boros deck, we can bring in another one. We don't have walls, but I'm not super concerned. We have we have a couple good early game interactions. We have some decent 2 drops and 3 drops. And then, fourth turn and on, we can just start kind of hammering away at the opponent. Gargoyle can potentially come down as a 6/6 if all of our gates are in play. Most likely it'll probably come down as a 4/4 or 5/5, which isn't great for 6, but it's fine. We grabbed him kind of with the investment thought that, we might end up going 3 colors and grabbing more gates, but we ended up staying solid in Demir, and it's still very playable, but not amazing, so. Alright, let's go into the first game. See how we do. Alright guys, here we are in the first match. Opening hand. We do have our Thoughtbound Phantasm and a gate, but unfortunately we're going to have to pitch this hand in the fear that we might not get enough land. So we'll mulligan. This hand looks a lot better, and we'll go ahead and keep. Got our 2 land, got a 2 drop, got multiple 3 drops, and a way to surveil to trigger our Dark Bladed Agent. We are going to put Deadly Visit at the bottom just because we need land to make sure that this hand can operate. Opponent also went down to 3 and puts a card at the bottom. Alright, we'll lead with the Island. Pester. Opponent plays an Island. Alright, we'll go ahead and run out Child of Night. Alright, so it looks like we're playing against the Mirror, and they play a Pass Wall Adept. We'll run out our Darkblade Agent. Child of Night not really going to be doing any work here. This probably isn't going to be an aggressive matchup based on board state at the moment. Leapfrog for the opponent. Alright, so if we surveil here and attack, most likely the opponent's going to be down to trade the Darkblade Agent. Dispersal could help us get through. I think we just got to attack into it. If opponent's playing Leapfrog, it means they have like some kind of an aggressive playstyle in mind. We got the land we need, so we'll probably do it like this. So we'll attack. We're just going to get a fair trade here, but it's fine. Yep. Opponent goes for the 1-for-1 trade. All right, opponent thought erasers us, so he does get to snab our discovery dispersal. We will get to return the favor. All right, so opponent's got a couple decent cards. Dowser of Lights. Opponent's a couple land away from playing that. Dazzling Lights, decent combat trick. Not going to be super relevant against us at the moment. I guess I'm choosing between the Whisper Agent, as the opponent can only cast that, or Artful Takedown. I think we're going to grab the Whisper Agent. Artful Takedown's a great card, but it's really not going to do much to us. We'll run out of land. Now my thought process is that, right now we're just passing turns to one another. Opponent can't even cast Dowser of Lights for another couple turns. And Artful Takedown is going to take one of these creatures down. Our best cards, which is like the Predator, isn't even going to go down. So we really just need to draw something like the Disinformation Campaign, or one of our bigger threats like the two Predators that we're running, and Artful Takedown can't even target it, so we're not super concerned about those. Alright, we'll go and draw a card with Radical Idea. Okay, and we will run out of Notion Rain. Alright, so it did look like opponent was considering countering the last card, but he does counter the Notion Rain, which is fine. We want him to counter that over holding up mana and countering one of our threats. Okay. Opponent doesn't put anything in the graveyard. Leaves on top. So I'm under the impression the opponent probably has a land on top, which means that we might actually see Dowser Lights come down this turn. Nope. Thoughtbound Phantasm. Okay. Not super worried about that. Alright, we're going to run another Radical Idea out, discarding our Dimir Guildgate. It does hurt our Gargoyle long term, but at the moment we need non-land cards. There's our Gargoyle, speak of the devil. Alright, we'll pass the turn. Hopefully we can cast him as a 5/5. We draw another gate. Maybe that was a misplay. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, we'll pass the turn. There's no reason to run our Gargoyle into an Artful Takedown. Deadweight, yeah, I'm kind of happy to run a Deadweight out. Alright, so if I cast Deadweight, he's going to cast Dazzling Lights. That's a 1-for-1 right there for the most part. He does get to Surveil, which kind of gives him the edge. But overall, I think I'm okay with this. So opponent goes ahead and Sinister Sabotage is actually probably the best use of our Deadweight. Opponent does pitch a land, and we will pass the turn. Muse Drake for the opponent. Opponent holding back with the Dowser of Lights. Go and pass the turn. Opponent's going to be able to start getting it in the air. Opponent gets in for 1. Opponent finally decides to run out the Dowser lights. Gonna need something. Alright, not bad. So we're going to run out our Gargoyle. Our Gargoyle is going to be a 5/5. Now with the Dowser lights coming through, we can block, but we'll get a 1-for-1 with the Artful Takedown. We might block the Muse Drake and get a solid 2-for-1 in, but we'll still have to deal with the Dowser lights. Opponent might be thinking about making his creature unblockable. That's exactly what he does. And opponent gets in for 4. That's not a bad pickup for us. We're actually going to go ahead and attack. And like I said, we'll probably get Artful Takedown, but that's kind of the situation we're in until we can draw some removal. I'd rather get the 2-for-1. Well, actually, honestly, because he draws a card, it's kind of just a 1-for-1, but it's fine. We're going to clear the way for Murmuring Mystic. Hopefully we can draw a Deadly Visit and then pull ahead in the game. Alright, Murmuring Mystic, and pass turn. And we're holding up lands, just in case the opponent has more discard. Opponent making Dowser lights unblockable. And gets in. We are down to 11. Opponent plays another Muse Drake. And we get our Disinformation campaign. So let's see what kind of damage we can do. Oh, not much with land. Opponent discards a land. We'll go and run out of land and pass turn. We will need an answer at some point. We have 2 Deadly Visits. Opponent get in for 5. Opponent with the Veiled Shade. Alright, Deadly Visit. Better late than never. And we're shooting the Dowser lights here over the Veiled Shade because he has to pump into this and pump to make unblockable, so that's fine. Awesome. Wait, no, we want Predator. We'll go ahead and pitch the Phantasm. And we'll Disinformation our opponent again. Now, opponent's going to cast the Dazzling Lights just to pump the Thoughtbound Phantasm and get his Surveil in, which is fine. Rather him use that now. Yep, over one of our creatures during exchanges as a combat trick. Opponent pitches a land. We draw our Predator and we pass the turn. Still going to need an answer. Opponent doesn't get in. Oh, with the Muse Drake at all. Opponent's going to pump twice. We are down to 2. Alright, Dazzling Light's a good pickup. We might just run the Child of Night out just to gain some life. Alright. End turn. We'll get Disinformation Campaign back this turn. So the opponent spend his mana first. Opponent pumps. Opponent pumps. And we'll go ahead and run out our Dazzling Lights. Alright. Get Disinformation Campaign back. Get Deadly Visit up. Go down to 3. We're not completely out of the hot water yet. Opponent is down to 1 mana. Let's go ahead and Disinformation Campaign. Opponent discards. Pitching Baratisan Bats. And we'll go ahead and Deadly Visit the Veiled Shade now. Whispering Snitch is okay, because I can get us some life back that we desperately need. Not great, though. We do get Disinformation Campaign back, and we don't have enough mana to cast it just yet. And we will get in for some damage. We got to start planning on turning the game instead of just surviving sooner or later. Opponent has his own Deadly Visit. I would much prefer him to do that than do some crazy combo. But actually, looks like he's gonna be able to pump and attack. So it looks like opponent is gonna go ahead and take game 1. When I say pump, I mean make it unblockable. Yep. Opponent just got everything he needed this game, and hopefully we can come back in game 2. All right, right away, Child of Night, not too good, so we'll go ahead and cut that. Happy just grab another radical idea. Get to our key cards sooner. We kind of just sat with our less than stellar cards for a while. On to game 2. All right, in game 2, ton of land, 2 4-drops. We're gonna keep just because these are our better cards. We got all our guild gates, so Gargoyle, whenever we draw them, can come down as a 6/6. But right away, I think that if we can get these on the board, not a whole lot the opponent can do about these 2. And for us, on to the opponent. Swamp for the opponent. Tap land for us. Pass turn. Island for the opponent. And pass Wall Adept. Alright, we're going to go and run out the Darkblade Agent over the Thoughtbound Phantasm. Make best use of our mana. We'll get some Surveilling to draw some cards. All right, land for us. And we can either go Dimir Informant. Opponent missed his land drop. I think we want to get in some card advantage now and start drawing up with our Darkblade Agent. Not making the best use of our mana, but we can go Thoughtbound Phantasm. It's okay. It's good use. It's decent use of our mana. We'll go Dimir Informant. Give me our Darkblade Agent some Death Touch. And if we can get through draw a card, we'll actually discard Radical Idea, keeping Deadly Visit up. Gonna pump our Thoughtbound Phantasm. Opponent scoops it up. All right. All right. Yep. I think we'll keep everything pretty much the same. We just got to draw our action. We'll be all right. So on to the next game. All right, on to game 3. We are on the draw. 3 lands in hand. It looks decent. Turn 2, we can take a peek at our opponent's hand. Yeah, we'll hold on to this. Island for the opponent. Alright, Swamp for the opponent. Opponent runs out past wall. I wonder how many of these he's running. Alright, let's go and take a look at the opponent's hand and get rid of any troublesome cards. Okay. So, opponent has a Leapfrog. I don't have a great answer for, but it's not a big threat. Could get rid of his Deadly Visit to pave the way for our Murmuring Mystic, which also is pretty much an answer for Leapfrog. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see. 2 mana. Alright, so opponent's got 2 lands, 3 lands. Get rid of Locket. Just hope he doesn't hit on a land. That doesn't seem productive. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab his Deadly Visit. And we Surveil, which will keep Deadweight on top to deal with the Leapfrog. Opponent runs out his Leapfrog. And gets in for 1. Brutal. Alright, we'll run out tapped land and the Deadweight. Alternatively, we could have played an untapped land for Radical Idea, but I kind of want to save this for after we have Murmuring Mystic on board. Alright, opponent's probably going to take Murmuring Mystic. Unfortunate. Opponent doesn't really have much else going on. Missed a land drop. Alright, we'll run out Radical Idea. And we will run out another Radical Idea on opponent's turn. Well, getting in. Opponent doesn't do anything. Maybe keep it up a counterspell? Alright, so do we run the Darkblade Agent into a counterspell? Guess not. We'll go ahead and just run out Artful Takedown at the sometime on the opponent's turn. I mean, they pass playing Locket. Tells me that they're planning on doing something. Opponent getting in. We'll take it. See if the opponent plays anything in their second main phase before we Artful Takedown. Nope, opponent doesn't do anything. We'll go ahead and murder Passwall Adept. Opponent reveals the counterspell that I could not have predicted. Awesome. All right, we'll go and play Darkblade Agent, and opponent still has Artful Takedown, but actually doesn't have the land as of yet. All right, opponent gets the land. And opts to go ahead and play his Bartizan Bats. We're going to go in and attack. We'll bluff having the Surveils. We're just going to run out another one anyways. The opponent's going to trade here. Yep. Okay with that. Run out another one. We need to draw into something. Now, opponents hurting on lands, but they've got plenty of action, whereas we've got too much land, not enough action. Alright, so opponent goes ahead and runs out Artful Takedown, gets in for another one, and we'll run out our Night Veil Predator, and hopefully that will absolutely turn this game around. Opponent runs out the Dimir Locket, runs out Dimir Spybug. Alright, we're going to actually, pretty tempted just to Deadly Visit here. Opponent does have other threats, but I also want to Surveil, make sure this doesn't grow. Yeah, we have our own Spybug all. Yeah, I'll keep. Alright, I think we can start catching up real quick on life. Dowser of Light's going to make us actually go back on the defensive, potentially. It's unfortunate. And there was the argument for actually holding up Deadly Visit. We will go ahead and stay up on defense. Opponent can get in, but he has to almost tap out to do it. And we'll go ahead and trade here. We just can't compete with the 4 damage if we don't have an answer. And opponent has another Dowser Lights. Alright, we get to Surveil with Informant. Get our Spybug up to 2/2. Yes. Absolutely. I guess we could have just discarded Radical Idea this turn. But this is fine. We have plenty of mana in order to do both. Radical Idea and the Deadly Visit. Alright, opponent attacking with Passwall Adept. Runs out of Muse Drake. It's fine. Draws a card. And plays a Swamp. Alright, so Radical Idea. And go ahead and Deadly Visit the Dowser of Lights. Pump our Dimir Spybug. Yes. Let's just keep rolling those out. We'll hold up land in case we want a Radical Idea later, and we will get in for 3. Pass turn. Next turn, this will be getting in for 4. Opponent does have Deadly Visit in their deck, so that could just come up and bite us at any point. Oh, he's already run 1 out. He might not have another. Veiled Shade is going to be a great Deadly Visit target. And we hit all 3. Oh, right. Opponent gets in for 1. They do have Counterspell mana up. Something we need to be cognizant of. but we don't really have a choice here. All right, it gets through. And I guess, do we keep up Notion Rain? I mean, our life points are getting pretty important to us. We're gonna discard. Let me know if you guys think that's a bad idea. The card, just the sheer card advantage plus surveilling can absolutely make the difference. But right now, I'm really just keeping track of our life. But if you guys think otherwise, let me know. All right, and let's get in. At this point, even if opponent spends all his mana to make these unblockable, we're winning the race at this point. And we can Radical ID on the opponent's turn. Whisper Agent actually will help the opponent win the race if he does just go ahead and start tapping down. So 3, 4. Actually, we have a 2-turn clock. Opponent's got a 3-turn clock on us. Opponent using his mana to draw cards. That's kind of good for us because we don't want this race to get too close. But if he does get removal or even a bounce spell, that could really hurt us. Dazzling Lights even could kind of turn the tide here. Whispering Snitch could also turn the tide a little bit. Sure, opponent. So opponent's going to just try to get in for 2 here. So we're going to block the Whisper Agent. All right, down to 7. Close game. We will pitch the island, draw a card. Yeah, Disinformation Campaign's a good card. Let's go ahead and just run out our Whispering Snitch. Run out our Disinformation Campaign. All right, well, we're going to have to get in. And it's pretty close. We do have 2 blockers now. We did draw a couple new cards. Pitched a Swamp to our Disinformation Campaign. Comes down to what we have in hand. If opponent's just gonna try to get through with damage, we're probably okay. Can't make any blocks. It's 4 damage unanswered. We're down to 3. All right, well, we drew nothing, so I guess it comes down to whether or not the opponent drew something. Could have Dazzling Lights here, and that would win him the game. And he does not. We take it. All right. Well, that was definitely tough with the mirror matchup. Decks really similar. And we'll go on to game 2. All right, on to game 2. We have a 2-drop, 3 drops, got Disinformation Campaign up and running, Gargoyle, but he's not going to come in too much use just now. Biggest problem is we don't have a black land, but Dimir Informant might be able to help us with that. Problem is we can't even play Snitch. We'll keep the hand overall has some solid cards in it, so we'll take the chance. Opponent does not mulligan. We're on the draw. All right, so Golgari Guildgate. All right. Might be running out Discovery. Try to get our stuff in order if we don't draw black here. Child of Night. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and discover. Oh, alright. Well, these are great cards that we'll just pitch here. And we get our swamp. Alright. Iron Shell Beetle, okay. Yep, opponent's going to gain some life, which doesn't mean too much to us, and we find out that they are actually in Abzan. Alright, so we could just bounce this, but I think we're going to go ahead and run out of Disinformation Campaign, start building up our card advantage against our opponent. We'll take some extra damage, they'll gain some extra life, but overall this is where we want to be. Opponent discards a swamp, plays Forest, and Conclave Tribunal to snatch up our Disinformation Campaign. This doesn't bounce. Permanents, nope. Alright, not bad. We still got solid card advantage out of it, so I'm not upset about that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run out Whispering Snitch into Unexplained Disappearance. Pass the turn. We're not playing the Unexplained. We're going to do it on their turn, yeah. Alright, Child of Night. We'll go ahead and bounce you. Gonna gain some life. Ping our opponent. Yeah, we'll keep the... yeah, we'll keep the swamp. Opponent runs out a Overgrown Tomb, taking damage. Not that it affects the opponent too much. So he takes the damage, leave 3 mana open. Why would he do that? Can the opponent pay for 3? Combat Trick? That's interesting. Yeah, we can just go ahead and run out. Go ahead and run out Night Veil Predator. And see what the opponent does. Whisper Agent? Alright. Okay. That makes sense. Unfortunately, he's going to be able to get in, but we do have answers. If I had foreseen Whisper Agent a little bit sooner, I could have ran out the Dimir Informant. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it, bud. Down to 11. Opponent runs out a Recluse. That's fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and deadweight the Whisper Agent. And Dimir Informant. Ping our opponent. Yeah, we'll discard a Swamp and hold up Dazzling Lights. That's fine. And we will get in the air. Opponent can block with a Combat Trick, but we'll just 2-for-1 the opponent. And we're keeping up Dazzling Lights because I suspect the opponent might have Combat Tricks. He did hit all attacks. I don't know what made him decide not to do that overall. Okay. Yeah, I think the opponent's playing with the idea of Combat Tricks. I don't know. Yeah, let's Notion Rain. See what we got coming up in our opponent. Alright. We do need land. We're drawing 2 cards. We'll pitch this. We're drawing 2 cards. We're going to hit a land before too long. Yep, there it is. Yep. And we'll get in. And we'll go ahead and run out Darkblade Agent. Okay, yep. Opponent passes holding up 3 cards, 5 mana open. Could run out Gargoyle here. Just be the 3/3. No, we have Dimir Gilgate, so it'd be a 4/4. We are going to Darkblade Agent and Night Veil Predator. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, and I suspect the opponent might do some extra blocking, but we're gonna go in Dazzling Lights on Child of Night. Both these are fine. Yep. And we'll pass turn. Holding up our Deadly Visit. We're not gonna run Radical Idea. I'm not discarding either of these cards. Discard Guildgate, but I'd rather not. Parhelion Patrol. Alright. Might have to shoot that one. Not sure. Opponent's down to 11, so we're ahead on the race here. Oh, we do have a second Deadly Visit, so yeah, let's make use of these. And we actually are gonna go ahead and get rid of Darkblade Agent here, and we'll keep Thought Eraser. Opponent scoops it up. Alright. Thoroughly handed it to the opponent. Alright, on to game 2 against the opponent. And this hand looks pretty good. We got plenty of lands. We can be running Whisper Snitch into Darkblade Agent and Murmuring Mystic, assuming we get our 4th land. I think that's pretty good. We are also on the draw. Okay. Opponent leading with Flower or Flourish. So, grabbing a green land. Yeah, we didn't actually see white cards last game, so I wonder if this is his white payoff here. Alright, and we actually grab a Dimir Spybug, which we might want to run out turn 2 over Whispering Snitch. Disinformation Campaign, not bad. We will lead with the Spybug. Opponent ran out a Celestia Guildgate. Still has a forest and land. No black land for the opponent. Alright, it's probably pretty good for us. We'll get it for 1. We'll run out another tap land and Whispering Snitch. Next turn we might be looking at just Disinformation Campaigning, depending on what we draw. Opponent runs out Veiled Shade. Oh, yep, and shoots our Spybug. And so it's between Darkblade Agent or the Disinformation. I think we're going to run out the Disinformation Campaign. See what we draw. Start eating away opponent's hand. Alright, we get a Child of Night from the opponent. Play our tap land pass turn. Opponent can attack here. We'll probably just... We could just take it. Sometimes I'm not opposed to just allowing the trade, forcing the opponent to tap down. But this is still pretty early in the game. Alright, Imp's fine. We'll go and run out our... Yeah, we'll run out our Murmuring Mystic first. Try to make the most of our Deadly Visits. And yeah, we'll get him for 1. Opponent can only pump this once, so... Now twice. So Murmuring Mystic can actually safely block it, assuming he doesn't have combat tricks. Opponent wants to take a look at my hand. Probably going to grab a Deadly Visit. I would. But honestly, our hand is kind of great. Alright, you guys, it grabs the Nightvale Predator. And 2 for 1s himself to get rid of the Murmuring Mystic with Severed Strands. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just run out Darkblade Agent, attack, and pass turn. Opponent down to 19. Alright. Opponent does get rid of Disinformation Campaign. Okay, yeah, we've got nothing going on right now. But, you know, we'll just get in. A deadly visit from the opponent. It's not bad. Down to just our pinging for 1 every turn. Opponent pitches an Overgrown Tomb. We draw an Artful Takedown. Well, we've got plenty of removal if we ever get a chance to use it. Pitiless Gorgon. I guess. I almost want a Deadly Visit just to get my deck going, but we will Artful Takedown. All right, that's a pretty sweet draw. And this is going to come down as a 6/6. Yes. All right. That's fine. Yeah, I'm going for more in the air, buddy. And we'll Deadly Visit, actually. Opponent with no cards in hand. Really far behind on the board. Keep that. Yes. Yeah, I think we're in a really good spot. Opponent down to 6. Needs removal just to stay in this. And opponent scoops it up. So we're taking down our second match, and we'll be moving on to the third one. All right, on to game 3. Opening hand, 4 land, and some pretty decent cards. We can cast almost everything right away, so got a decent enough curb. All right, opponent leads with a swamp. Okay. Opponent drops a forest. So Golgari again. Urban Utopia. Opponent's probably in 3 colors. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run out the land for the Whispering Snitch. Okay. We'll run out tapped land and attack for 1. All right, let me think. Whisper Agent. We'll pass on attack. Opponent does not have Whisper Agent. All right, so opponent is just on the ramp land and grabs a white land. So we've got another Abzan. Let's go ahead and run out our Pride and Joy, Night Veil Predator. Get in for 1. Opponent ramping again. Okay. Plays out Imp. We'll go ahead and deadweight that. We don't want him to snatch up our Deadly Visit when he's just going to be trying to drop bombs, I imagine. I'm down to run out Radical Idea. Disinformation Campaign, alright, not bad. And we'll go ahead and attack. Alright, Trolls, fine. Who's got a lot of land open? We're going to hold up Deadly Visit for now. We're going to take some damage as a result, but I want to start getting this down and getting some value, especially once we start playing our Surveil cards. Okay, not bad. And we can run out Darkblade Agent. Now, question is, do I hold up Night Veil Predator to trade here? No, we'll get in. Opponent pitched a swamp. and has a Whisper Agent. We'll probably trade with a Dark Blade Agent. Opponent pitches us a Forest with the Surveil. Actually, the opponent? What the opponent exile? Oh yeah, the Imp. Yeah, opponent's actually gonna have to start getting rid of cards real quick. Yeah. I'll let the opponent get through with everything here. He does surveil down a district guide, so he's keeping his troll afloat. Alright. Opponent levels the playing field with life. Yeah, let's shoot you in the face. And we can pitch both of these. Swamps. Ping the opponent, and we'll go ahead and get in. Opponent down to 7. Alright. Opponent plays out Lurcher as a 4/4. Opponent gets in for 3. Really starting to look like it's going to come down to a pretty close race. We'll go ahead and pitch the Notion Rain just to keep our life total up. All right, not bad. Even better. Unfortunately, we can't run both of these out. Opponent has no cards in hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and shoot the Lurcher, ping our opponent, and get in. We should have ran out of the Thoughtbound Phantasm. Yeah, we'll keep Child of Night, that's fine. And although that's a misplay on our part, it's fine. We'll run it out. It can still block. All the same. Put it down to 2. Opponent's taking a look at stuff. And scoops it up. Alright. Getting ready for game 2. I think we're fine. Keep everything the same. I would consider Child of Night, but it looks like he's trying to play some kind of big sluggers, so she's not going to do too good. We actually consider cutting one, but down to have one still. Yeah, this will be fine. We've got plenty of removal. Our deck's kind of built to handle this. Alright, opening hand. This might just be too slow. We've got good cards. We are on the draw. We'll take the chance. If we can just draw into 2 lands, this hand can absolutely hold itself up. Alright, tap land for the opponent. We draw another Deadly Visit. Alright, Shield Mate for the opponent. Well, that could be bad. Got all our Deadly Visits, so that's good. Opponent gets in. Alright, now we are in trouble. And we have to discard. That is unfortunate. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Whisper Agent, that's a nightmare. Actually, yeah, we do have to discard. Yeah. Man. Yeah, and that was a mistake. Just give us a land. Opponent just going off here. Oh, come on. Sure. Alright, good news is opponent is just going to go ahead and draw this turn, which might give us a bit of a breath. Alright, we'll play our tapped land out, and we'll run out our Dark Blade Agent. Yeah. Opponent takes our creature, and honestly, that's gonna do it. Yeah, down to 3. Yep, without another land. Yeah, we'll go ahead and scoop it up. Just missed our land. That happens. The hand was risky. But we would have been fine if we would hit a third land, which I think was reasonable to expect to hit. The downside was that we were banking on the third land to survive long enough to get to our fourth land, but we never even got that land. All right, opponent's avatar changing it up. Always makes me think of like Street Fighter or something, or any of the fighting games where you can tag out. We'll keep this, even though we don't have any lower drops. You know, we're gonna draw into a land and drop our Nart Veil. If we don't draw a land, you know, I can't bank on a 40 card deck not hitting one of almost its half a deck worth of lands. You know, every game. So play another tapped land. Got our Dimir Informant, will help us get to what we need to get to. Hopefully the opponent just sacks here. Doesn't have any janky stuff going off. I think the opponent is going to sack here. Yep, that's fine. Probably grabs the Night Veil Predator. It doesn't matter to me. We're fine either way. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and run out the Informant. And we have our fourth land. We do like gates, so for our Gargoyle. Opponent runs out his Locket. Okay, go ahead and tap land, get in for 1. Pass turn. Alright, Golgari Findbroker. Getting back his Imp. Can actually play this turn and then run it out again. It's kind of annoying. We could pitch the land to try and draw another card. Yeah, we'll probably draw another land. I kind of want to get through the deck. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and just... Deadly Visit. Get in for 1? Yeah. We're gonna keep these. Let's do that. And we'll get in for 1. Opponent still has to tap to use this. It's annoying, but it's fine. Got none of our payoffs for surveilling, unfortunately. Opponent can nab our Gargoyle here. On the ramp plan. Or the color. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, it just fixes his colors. Yep, opponent sacks. Probably gonna grab Gargoyle, unless he's got good removal. He'll probably grab Deadly Visit, I imagine. Alright, grabs Gargoyle. Alright, go and run out our Darkblade Agent. And honestly, if the opponent just tries to drop a big creature, you know, we just get to shoot it and get in. Land for the opponent. And District Guide. I don't want to waste removal on it. Let's go play something else with the rest of your mana, bud. Sure. Grabs a Guildgate. Man. Plenty of mana. He can have a Whisper Agent up. And he does have it. Yeah, we'll pass turn. Alright, Shield Knight's fine. Tap land for the opponent. We draw land. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run out our deadweight. And we'll go ahead and get in for 2. The opponent runs out the Whisper Agent right now. He's going to run it out. We can't hold up forever. Necrotic Wound is a card. Alright. We'll play land pass turn. Alright, and here's the Troll. And the reason why we held up our Deadly Visit. And we will run it out. Yeah, both these are fine on top. I think our deck is going to perform better the later this goes on. As long as the opponent doesn't just straight drop in a chain of bombs right now. Alright, well, there is a bomb-ish card. Not that many creatures in the graveyard, though. 3, only has 4, so that's 6 damage. We'll take it. Alright, and I was kind of hoping to use Dispersal in a good way, but opponent's got plenty of cards in hand, so we'll go ahead and Surveil and draw and run out our Deadly Visit. Oh, actually, 3, 4, yeah. Pitch the land, and we'll get rid of the worm. All right. 19 cards left. Okay. One's got plenty of cards in hand. And drops a big O Sphinx. Oh, he's even in blue. Awesome. Alright, wouldn't mind hitting Disinformation Campaign at any point, but... yeah, we're definitely going to offer that trade up. Opponent. He's both cards on top. And runs out a big O Lurcher. Awesome. Alright, Whispering Snitch is not what we need here. Man. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we used all of our Deadly Visits. Our full... still have another night. No, we used our Nightveil Predators. Yeah, we're in a pickle. Yeah, that's probably gonna do it. We'll see what we draw. But overall, you know, we just spent too many turns drawing, just nothing. None of our payoffs. Opponent was able to snatch a couple decent cards. So yeah, overall, just came up short. It's not terrible. It's not what we need. Let's see what's on the top. Yeah, I think we're alright. Alright. Well, opponent got it. Down to 6. I mean, we're just not gonna come back from that. It's the 4-colored deck. I mean, I guess that deck would lose against any aggro deck, but we got none of our early payoff cards, so... our deck has the ability to kind of change the tempo, but if we don't draw the cards, we're not going to do anything. All right, and that's the kind of the concepts for Surveil decks, is that you drop those early payoffs, and every time you Surveil, you know, you benefit from it. You get more and more advantage until the opponent can never catch up. But if you don't draw them, if you don't draw your Thoughtbound Phantasms, your Dimir Spybugs, your Disinformation Campaigns, then the deck just sits there and gets beat. All right, so opponent did mulligan, put a card down on the bottom. Island for the opponent, and I'm tempted to run out a tap land, but we'll go and drop the Thoughtbound Phantasm. We're not going to be attacking with it, so it doesn't matter if we play turn 1, turn 2 for the most part. Opponent and is it? Oh, probably is it? Maybe Grixis. All right, so Yeah, I don't want the opponent surveilling too much, but it's not really worth dropping the Unexplained Disappearance just yet, so we'll go ahead and run out, tap land, and pass turn. Opponent getting in for 1. Surveils. And discards a Sonic Assault. So opponent is on a very aggressive. Is it deck build? Another mountain for the opponent. And I really don't like this being over here. Honorary Goblin for the opponent. Alright. Yeah, we'll run out the Informant. And next we're looking at dropping the Night Veil. Yeah, well, I think I want to keep this eggs almost exactly like this. Probably, yeah, that's fine. Opponent gets in for 1. Surveils. Keeps card on top. Down 18. Alright, League Guildmage. That can get good. We'll want to deal with that at some point. Yeah, we'll go and grab the Predator and pass the turn. Alright, opponent passes with no attacks. We're going to get in for 3. And I think we're just going to run out the other Predator. Opponent doesn't have the counter mana up. Alright, gets through. And run out the other Predator. Opponent is just a thinker. They think about every move for a good amount of time. Alright, Sonic Assault. Opponent's going to tap down Thoughtbound Phantasm. That's fine. You know, these Predators, Night Veil Predators, are just going to keep beating. If the opponent can't go bigger than me, I don't even need to care. If he's going to tap a card down or do whatever. Like draw a card, copy a thing. It doesn't matter. If you're not getting through, you're not getting through. Alright. Got a Wojcik Bodyguard. Wojcik. That's fine. Yeah, opponent's got bigger problems to worry about, I think. Tempted to do this now, but yep, I'm down to just go ahead and get in for 6 in the air, and I can just hold up all kinds of shenanigans. I really want to draw lands, so I could do this and Dazzling Lights, but yeah, we can shoot for doing shenanigans on the opponent's turn. Alright, opponent runs out. A Sonic Assault discarding. Maximize altitude. Okay. I think we're safe to just run out our full takedown here. Yeah. So we are going to tap a creature. We'll tap the big guy and murder the guild mage. Opponent can get in for one, if they so choose. Sure. About to out-tempo the tempo deck. Alright, yeah, let's, actually get in with Phantasm this turn. Yeah, let's bounce a dude. This one's fine. Yeah, we can discard that. And let's Notion Rain. So I'll actually be attacking for lethal. Opponent's going to have to block. This is going to have its third counter on it, allowing it to attack. So we'll be attacking for 12. Oh, come on. Magic Arena. Alright, and we're back. Looks like we missed out on our whole turn because of the disconnect. Now, I've never had internet connectivity issues since I've been here. Got charter cable. Not that I'm a fan, but I recently disconnected from a draft multiple times on Magic Arena. Checked my internet, everything was working fine. Everything else was up and running. As I was having the issue, I was pulling up customer service for reimbursement. I've had issues like that with Magic Online as well. Sometimes like connectivity issues with the client is just an issue. And Magic Online has always been really good about reimbursing players for issues. And I can happily say now that I got a hold of Magic Arena, or I had to go to Wizards of the Coast customer service. There wasn't a Magic Arena option for reimbursement for disconnect issues, except for like in other countries. I think they had some issues. But they absolutely they heard me out and reimbursed me. So I've got good things to say about Wizards of the Coast customer service for sure. So hopefully we won't disconnect again. But yeah, let's go and let's get into the beats. All right, opponent's gonna tap to survive here. Yeah, we'll get him for 6. Opponent has a chance with that disconnect from us. It's unfortunate, but hopefully we'll still be able to pull the win through. All right, we're going to pass the turn, holding up Dazzling Lights. Opponent has to have some kind of answer here. He could play like a big flyer. I don't know. I don't know what the opponent's going to have to be able to do. Opponent thinking. The opponent disconnected because I think that these are, yeah, the highlights are indicative of what your opponent is pointing at. Okay. All right. I think the opponent might have did that wrong. Should have pumped this in order to mentor that. Could have won the game potentially. Yeah. Oops. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter, guy. Yeah. So we'll go on to the next one, and we're gonna bring in our second child of night. Pretty sure. These extra bits of life can really matter. I mean, you could see the opponent could have pulled through. I mean, if I didn't have dazzling lights or whatever, and played that aggressive, opponent can sneak in the win. Uh, the Notion Rain. Maybe it's better than Radical Ideas, but I want to not take damage. Even if it means surveilling a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. We have enough surveilling cards that we're not, hinging on having one. And Ocean Rain is great to get ahead in cards, but overall we don't want to ping ourselves. All right, so we're gonna keep this. Spybug and a Darkblade Agent can be pretty good, especially if we get any kind of surveilling online. Opponent leads with an island, pass the turn, we're running on a Guild Gate. Ooh, opponent's got a new avatar. Island for the opponent. And Night Veil Sprite, not a bad start for the opponent. And we'll run out our Spybug, pass turn. Opponent gets in. Yeah, we're going to take it. Opponent keeps it on top. Plays a tap land. This isn't bad. Isn't going to be a lot more aggro, so okay with this at the moment. Get it for one. Opponent get in for one. Opponent does go ahead and pitch the pass wall adept. Yeah. Seems pretty good. Let's take a look at what the opponent's got going on. This mute comes up every time. Opponent does have counterman out. Alright, so yeah, okay. I did the opponent. He's just keeping up Sonic Assault here. This is a hand, alright. 3 mana. Yeah, opponent's just all spells. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could pitch a Sonic Assault, but he can still cast it. But I think I'm just gonna grab Locket. Kind of okay with the opponent tapping down to play Locket. So yeah, let's just go and pitch a Sonic Assault. And do we need mana at all? I don't think so. Yeah, let me just go ahead and start getting in. I imagine the opponent's going to cast this on Darkblade Agent, keep me from drawing, but that's fine. I think what I'm actually going to do is keep up Spybug. I don't think the opponent wants to not be attacking ever. I think they're going to try to use their combat trick, and we can just 2 for 1 then, hopefully. Alright, plays out Locket. And passes the turn. Opponent sees around the trig. Yeah, let's get in. Do we get in? Yeah, we get in. Oh, now opponent wants to use this combat trick. That's fine. Wish I played out our Murmuring Mystic, but, you know. Kill's a kill. Okay. Yeah, let's... Let's actually get rid of Child of Night. I like the card, but it's a little late. We got better things to try to play. Yeah. Alright, and we'll go ahead and run out our Night Veil Predator. Oh, we don't have mana for it. Yeah, that was gonna happen no matter what. I didn't count up my mana. Alright, Hellkite Whelp. Yeah. So we're just gonna shoot you in the face. Yeah, these are pretty good, but I'll pitch the dead weight. Because most likely this game's gonna be ending before I need to cast both of those. Opponent scoops it up. Alright. Okay, yep, let's go on to the next one. Alright, on to the next game. Opening hand. Might have to be a mole. We don't have the color, but we do have discovery to surveil and get what we need. Yeah, let's try it. I am on the play. Opponent does mole again. Down to 5. Puts one card on the bottom. Alright. Discovery, we're hoping you get us there. Alright. Okay, well, sure. We'll be a little slow, but that's fine. I have to discard a Night Veil Predator, though, fortunately. And if the opponent doesn't start playing some real threats, we might just be happy to just start disinformation campaigning. Yep, that would not qualify as a real threat. So we're just going to disinformation. Could have held up playing the land just in case we drew an island, so we could have ran Thoughtbound, but looks like it doesn't matter. Not punished for it. Opponent's going to have fewer cards, so disinformation campaign is going to strike even harder at the opponent. Ironshell Beetle, so it looks like we're up against just a typical Celestia beatdown deck. They might have an answer for disinformation campaign. They do. It's fine. It's more solid card advantage. Yeah, let's just go around the Dark Blade in here. And land and pass turn. Could use an island. Alright, it's poor luck. Alright, that's fine. Let's take a look at the opponent's hand. Over Informant. It's not going to get through. It's not blocking anything. We just want to see what the opponent's got going on. It's going to trigger our Death Touch / draw a card if he chooses not to block. Alright, so he decides to run this out for 2/1/1s. Yeah, we're definitely going to go and get rid of Find or Finality, I think. Just the all-around better card. Tells us he's got black in the deck. Yeah, we'll keep Guildgate on top. A little slower than what we want, but it's fine. And if he doesn't block, that's fine. We want to draw. So, do we play our land? Let's see. Once more. Gotta stop playing these lands out prematurely. Has a prey pawn in hand. Doesn't mean anything to us. Now it means something to us. So opponent can run out this prey pawn right now. We don't have any instant speed. Surveilling. If we did, we'd definitely punish the opponent here. Yeah, we're gonna take might take some beats here, but we're gonna run out the Murmuring Mystic. Opponent's got nothing in hand. So although we have the answer for the big Centaur, what we want to do is just start getting paid for our Artful Takedown. Oh, wait, no. We don't have to chump block. We can chump block the big guy. Or just block him. Awesome. Alright, so... yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go Radical Idea. Alright, that's fine. We'll run this out, and we'll pass the turn. Now, we want the opponent to spend some mana on his Guildgate, or his Glaive of the Guild Pact first, hopefully, before we go to shoot. Awesome. Opponent does it. We'll go ahead and kill his guy and tap a guy. So we're going to tap token and kill the Centaur. Awesome. So Notion Rain, yeah, opponent just passes with nothing else going on. So Notion Rain's pretty good. We'll go Dimir Spybug. Maybe we just run out the Phantasm. Yeah, let's get a little greedy and just start running out all of our Surveillors after we get these guys out. Could have tapped him, got in, but we'll be fine. And now we can just start running out anything that says Surveil, and these guys are going to get big, and we'll turn this game on our opponent real quick. Keep in mind, opponent still hasn't drawn a black land. I don't think they're splashing for black. Alright, Lediv Guardian. That's fine. And 10th District Guard. That's also fine. I think this is like the worst 2-2. I think that for 2 that might be in the set. We don't want to shoot anything yet. Let's just go ahead and draw it up. Make birds, ping ourselves, draw stuff. I'm happy to draw both of these, I think. Yep. Surveil some more. Yeah, we'll get rid of both of these. Pump our guys. Get in. Yeah. Opponent can't block because of Menace and Flying. Alright, Healer's Hawk. Might attach the glaive to the spider. I would have attached to the spider, but I guess that's fine. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do this. This being our biggest threat against attacking with Thoughtbound in the future. Alright, opponent cleans up some tokens. And... yeah, we'll get it in the air. Opponent can double block, but We'll just kill Hawk and move on. Actually, yeah, let's just run out the Gargoyle. A little more efficient use of our mana. He's going to be a 5/5. She got opponent. Alright, opponent does drop a black land. We'll have to keep that finality in mind. So let's put 2/1/1 counters on a creature you control. All creatures get -4/-4 until end turn. Yeah, this is fine. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, let's go ahead and probably keep this hand. We've got a 2-drop and a good 3 drops. One of them can trigger our surveils, and we've got, color to use probably one island, but it's pretty decent. Opponent keeps their opening hand. So better look for our opponent. Keep in mind the opponent mulliganed down to 5 last game. Alright, leads with a Healer's Hawk. Lead with a tap land. We might actually run out Thoughtbound Phantasm before the Whispering Snitch, depending on what the opponent plays. Iron Shell Beetle probably pump in the Hawk. Yep, so opponent's going to gain some life. We actually have no answers for that, so that's just going to do work for a little bit. And we are going to run out Thoughtbound Phantasm. Going to need an island for our Night Veil Predator, which will actually answer the Hawk. So not a bad draw. Guildgate for the opponent and 10th District Guide. That's fine. Alright, gets in with a 2/3. Vicious. Alright, we could just bounce him, but let's go ahead and run out our district. Make best use of our mana. Line ourselves up for some surveilling, triggers. Alright, opponent's got his Recluse. Gets in for 2. Or we draw Deadweight. That's good too. Let's see. If I just attack here, you probably just block. Kill both, but yeah, let's attack. Okay. Opponent blocks as I anticipated. We're going to bounce the 10th District Guide. Get our triggers. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. And we're going to go ahead and deadweight the bird. Maybe we could have bottomed the spy bug, but I like the idea of getting all of our surveil triggers on the board. It gets both those cards back. That's good. Yeah, it seems good. Alright, so if we attack here, opponent can go double blocks. However they want, I guess. We can run out the Dimir Spybug and the Snitch. We're going to take more damage in the air, but it's fine. Bastard. Harpooner is going to take out our Spybug. Advantageously, just kills it without trading or anything. Pretty good. I mean, we're being flooded by, some less than stellar cards. Alright, opponent lets me know he has nothing else in hand. For no advantage I can think of. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe he didn't want to get disinformation campaign. In that case, it was good play. We do need... Let's go ahead and disinformation campaign, because that draws us a card this turn. We want a land. We want a blue land. Not that color land. Alright. I'm going to run it out. Not thinking I'm going to jump start just yet, so. Runs out another land. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad attack for the opponent. I am down to trade. So I guess the question is, a Dark Blade Agent's probably never getting through. So we'll just go ahead and block there. Yep. All right. So Nightveil Predator, and that should shut the bird down. Okay. Got his Centaur. I don't even know if the opponent's going much bigger than this. Let's go and surveil. Get our disinformation campaign card back. Put that on bottom. And yeah, from here we're just gonna go ahead and just start running off triggers constantly. And we're even just gonna keep running out of land. Yep, pass turn. Eventually we're just gonna get too big for the opponent to deal with. We're gonna have gone too wide and drawn too many cards. Yeah, I don't. It's down to chump block here. Yeah, let's do that. Because next turn this is gonna be too big for Centaur even. Another Centaur. Alright. Huh. So, this doesn't let us surveil if we run out the last ability, but you know what? Kind of okay with that. See what we draw. We can pitch that, get another Predator. And can we run out? Yeah, we can actually run that out this turn. So, seems good. Yep, let's keep running out land because I want to be able to keep doing all kinds of shenanigans every turn. Now, opponent might go attack, and I'm just going to go block. Oh, he attacks with everything. All right, or he, threatens to do it, I guess. Yeah, let's keep campaigning. See how confused we can make his guys. And we're just going to go ahead and get rid of one of those guys. Because he's going to have to bounce one of these and discard a card, so effectively removing one of them. No attacks. And every turn, it kind of gets a little worse for the opponent. Now, he does have 28 lands, so we have to be cognizant not to draw our deck out. Sure, this is fine. Sure. Yeah, and I'm just going to go and start attacking in the air. Now, opponent can double block, but it's fine. Alright, so, yeah, pass turn. I might just shoot the bird this turn. 2/1/1s. He does have Flower and Flourish, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot. Shoot the bird. And get rid of Guild Gatekeep, Deadly Visit. And, yep, get that back. Ping the opponent, grow our guy, run out of Shadow Knight. And we will attack with both flyers now. So this will be 6 every turn if the opponent doesn't have anything. And we can survive a Flower of Flourish, although it wouldn't be good for us. So we're kind of in a race here. I said oops. Can't imagine what you oopsed. But that's fine. Yeah, and I think I'm down to just keep shooting just to be safe from Flower Flourish. I want to be as safe as possible. Let's draw our card, shoot our guy, get our thing back. And we get rid of both of these. Down to 8. Playing a slightly risky game, but like I said, we're in a bit of a race. Am I in a place to start attacking here? Yeah, let's do that. Awesome. All right, opponent has opted to go for this being the card he has to draw, and opponent scoops it up. I would have chump blocked for sure. That would have bought him another turn. Yeah, or two. I don't even know. Yeah, the opponent was banking on the Flower Flourish. It just didn't pay off. Awesome. So let's go on next. We'll see. Awesome. So this hand it could be a little worse. It could be better. We're gonna keep it. So we've got 2 mana. We've got a way to surveil. We've got a Thoughtbound Phantasm in order to survive into our later cards. We are on the play. We will run out our tapped land, and then turn 2 our Thoughtbound Phantasm. Opponent leads with the Plains and a Hazda Marshal. So this is almost definitely going to be, it's going to be an aggressive deck most likely, but it could very well be a Boros deck, which might be one of the better decks against us. Looks like we're in Celestia. Celestia aggro is going to be a little bit slower. Opponent's got a Flower Flourish, and most likely the opponent's looking to pass the turn. So Hazda Marshal just not gonna cut it here. All right, we don't hit our land. We'll run out our Child of Night. I think that card's gonna be relevant. The actual life gain could definitely matter. All right, opponent drops a Centaur Peacemaker. Throws some life our way. We actually happen to get a land, and we have a choice between Disinformation Campaign, but we'd be taking damage, or the Dimir Informant. Let's go Dimir Informant. We don't need the Dark Blade Agent in this scenario. We do need the lands. We'll go with that. Thoughtbound Phantasm growing, and we will pass the turn. All right. Opponent leads with a Parhelion Patrol. And passes the turn. So, opponent's deck's not going to be bad if we don't start doing shenanigans against him. Let's go ahead and start getting our Disinformation online. Opponent has the option to kind of attack into us a little bit here, but I think that we'll come out all right. We want to start getting our, like I said, our Surveil payoffs. That's where our deck needs to be. Opponent discards a Plains. That's fine. And yeah, I was expecting attacks, exactly. So I'm expecting him to grow this maybe. We can block advantageously. Chump block, not chump block, but block. Taking the 2 in the air. No, opponent just attacks in the air. Alright, opponent not going for his triggers. And drops a big O Cavalier. Alright. So, I think our full takedown is going to be our best play here. I think we tap the Cavalier and drop the Parhelion Patrol. We don't have an answer for flyers, so we're going to need to do something about that. Let's go to the opponent's upkeep and run out our full takedown. Both. And we're going to tap you and murder you. And yeah, once more, we want to get rid of the flyer. We don't have any answers for flyers right now. Although this is a good card, and I don't have anything against shooting it other than the fact it's going to throw 2/2s at us anyway. Can I not? Oh, oops. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Skyland Scout once more is a bit of a flyer, so it could be an issue. Alright, so we're going to go and run out Snitch. We're going to let him attack here, and we're just going to bounce. Probably the Cavalier. Yeah. And we have all the deadly visits. We are awfully deadly right now. All right, Ginger Stray. Love that card. So opponent does have Flower Floor. She might have more than one. All right, opponent getting in. All right, this is kind of what we want. Sure. And the reason I say this is what we want is because we want to be able to try to get some advantageous trades in. Like this. And this. See if the opponent drops any combat tricks. Alright, opponent does decide to combat trick us. We did want to bounce the Cavalier, but I'm more than happy to take advantage of the situation. Keep the land on top. And we're about to get our Thoughtbound Phantasm big enough to go ahead and start blocking the Cavalier. So we're probably just going to go ahead and skip the disinformation campaign and go straight to shooting something in the face. I think that's going to be the Skyline Scout. Not happy about that, but we don't have an answer for flyers other than to shoot them in the face. So that's what we will do. Darkblade Agent isn't bad, but we need something bigger. All right, now Thoughtbound Phantasm is officially big enough to block anything the opponent's got at the moment. Yeah, we'll pass turn. All right, Hunted Witness for the opponent. That's fine. So the opponent's is hardcore on the Flower Flourish plan or the Pump plan with some mentoring cards, because otherwise these cards don't really do much for them. All right, opponent's holding back, so yeah, let's just keep getting some disinformation in there. Nightvale Predator is fine, but I kind of want to make sure that the opponent's falling behind in every way before we try to win the slugfest. Healer's Hawk for the opponent. Okay. Yep, opponent has an answer for the disinformation campaign. That's fine. Yep. Alright, let's go and run out our Nightvale Predator and pass the turn. Opponent doesn't seem to have much going on. Alright, so we can attack for 3 in the air. The opponent can kind of crack back and gain life. It's not a lot, but it's enough. So we can consider Deadly Visit. The opponent really doesn't have any other bombs. We have another Deadly Visit. I think we're going to do it. I don't love it. But I want to fix the top of our library. I want to make sure the opponent has no way to keep up. We'll do something like that. Dead Weight would have been a better card to use against it, but it's fine. Only because we have so much removal. We're still not going to get in with Thoughtbound Phantasm because the opponent can still kind of block advantageously against it. Alright, just keep getting in for 3 in the air. The shoe's on the other foot for our opponent. Rosemane Centaur. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with shooting him. We'll find out if we regret that later. Opponent drops like a big old bomb, but I think we'll be alright. Got Gargoyle coming up. Pinging our opponent. Growing our Thoughtbound Phantasm. I guess one of the worst things that we could have, especially if we chose not to shoot the Centaur, is the opponent having like a Conclave Tribunal, the Luminous Bonds, anything that would just shut this down, and the rest of this board is not in a condition to stop our opponent. So, alright, Gargoyle. Opponent's going to be drawing cards soon, but hopefully that doesn't matter to us. Like this turn. Do we run out the Dead Weight? No, we're fine. Opponent has Hatchery Spider, and we instantly get to regret running out the Deadly Visit. Opponent has a Conclave Guildmage to play. Oh boy. Alright, we do have a way to get through it with Deadweight, but yeah, opponent just absolutely bringing the pain. Alright, opponent going wide, drawing more cards. If they have another Flower Flourish, we could be in an absolute precarious situation. We are going to Deadweight the Spider, which will give us enough to attack with Gargoyle. Opponent goes ahead and takes it, and we're attacking for lethal this turn if the opponent doesn't have something. Opponent has Harpooner. That's gonna probably be big enough. Yes, 100% gonna be big enough to deal with Gargoyle. So, although we are one removal card away from dealing with, or from winning the game, Hatchery Spider is gonna hold down the fort for now. And jump blockers. And drawing more cards. Opponent's outdrawn us even. Alright, that's fine. Probably what we need in this in these precarious times. Alright, no attacks. I think we only have the one Artful Takedown, but that would be the perfect card right now. It's, tap murder, win the game. I'm pretty happy to have another Night Vale Predator for sure. And honestly, if we can just hit some chain of draw cards and things. Yeah, we still have Notion, Rain, Radical Ideas. We can just make a bunch of flyers and get in. Opponent's doing some thinking. Oh, and the opponent even had the make tokens with Convoke. Lifelink tokens is the problem, not that they're tokens. Because he can just make 20 of the dang things. Alright. Opponent done. Oh, you just used up all their timeouts? No, okay. So opponent is back. Opponent's gonna start making some 2/2s. Yeah, I don't have a problem with surveilling, that's for sure. And making birds. And pinging our opponent. Not to mention, we can just win that way. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And past the turn, still just not enough to pull through. We're making more beaters. All right. On to our turn. Our opponents just, their time is just running out. I don't know what they got going on. So we are going to go ahead and draw a card and surveil, and hopefully we can actually just close out the game here. So we can do this into another surveil card, and we do. Then we just ping the opponent again and call it a day. Whispering Snitch coming in for the win. Yep, opponent scoops it up. All right. One more game to go, and we will be at the finish line. As in the last, so one more game, and then we'll have one more to decide if we can get all the prizes and come back from our earlier loss. And I don't know if the opponent's timeouts don't carry on the next game. And I hope they don't. I don't know what the opponent's got going on, but they just dragged out the clock for a good minute. All right, so this hand seems pretty capable. We need one more swamp, and we can play out our whole hand. One leads with a tapped land. All right. Yep. Now our whole hand is now playable, and we got a decent hand. That comes in a little late. I think we are gonna lead. We'll just lead with Child of Night. Might be able to get in a couple hits with get some extra life. Most likely not, but we'll see. All right, yeah, sweet. And we will run out our Phantasm and pass the turn. All right, opponent drops land and a Conclave Cavalier, which is definitely a problem. So we can kill it. Probably best to do it on their turn. I don't want to trade fairly for it, so yeah, we'll go ahead and go to the opponent's turn and we'll kill it on the upkeep. Yep. Opponent's going to make some 2/2s, but we'll drop our Night Veil Predator and be able to handle that. Looks like the opponent gets a timeout back. What? I don't know. Alright, so opponent has a Centaur. Yeah, we're gonna run out the Predator. I did that. Not great. That's fine. I might let the opponent actually get through with his Centaur until we can maybe pump our Phantasm. Awesome. One's got a big O flyer, and I think that we can just get rid of that, but we could also deadweight it, and that could effectively, because it'd become a 2/3. We don't even need to deadweight it, really. Yeah, we could just trade with it, but I'd like to trade fairly with one of our better cards, honestly. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make you not big. Alright, got a Guild Mage for the opponent. And opponent can't even use this on one of our creatures. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and trade here. And we're going to just start doing some surveilling on our turn. See if we can't turn this game around. could get some benefit from running this out first. Yeah, let's do that. And the game plan is to kind of just start running out all the birds. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the opponent's hand. I see the opponent having like a combat trick in hand and a land, maybe. Oh, okay. Alright, so, man, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent can't play the spider, and even if he does, he'll get to look at 2 cards. So he might just hold that till later and might get another chance to get rid of it. But I think we need to get rid of the Flower Flourish, because the opponent can just do all kinds of work with that. Alright, we'll keep the Deadly Visit on top. And, yeah, we'll do some discovering. Maybe could have did that in the other order, but I think it matters too much. Yeah, we're not gonna need Darkblade Agent. He's not getting through no more, so keep growing our guys, running our field out, and we'll pass turn. Yeah, we might have to shoot the Guild Mage. The Hatchery Spider is gonna be a problem, but you know, we can just 1-for-1 it fairly or whatever. But this can just keep making guys. Definitely, really. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and shoot you. Make more birds. Yep. And get that down. And Whispering Snitch is going to be pretty good for us. If we can get some other damage, sources of damage in. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent runs out the Hatchery Spider, gets to look at the top 3 cards and grab a green card from among them and put it on the battlefield. Green permanent. And doesn't get anything. Alright. It's kind of where I was thinking too. It's just going to be the 5/7, which is still, you know, good, but it's not really a problem. Notion Rain, ping ourselves, ping our opponent, toss the island, draw some cards. Yeah, we'll pass turn. Alright, do we want to bounce anything? Not really. We'll Radical Idea. And we'll Radical Idea again. Alright, we will pass the turn. Alright, so opponent is passing turn. Do we want to bounce anything? No. 14 cards. Oh, pass turn. It's not bad. We are going to attack with a Night Veil Predator. Imagine the opponent's going to block here. We're planning on just Dazzling Lights it. Yeah. So opponent wants to double down and get rid of our Night Veil Predator. Let's see what we want to do. Get rid of lands. I think we're just going to let the trade happen. Down to 11 cards. Yeah, it's fine. And I guess we'll just run out the Gargoyle. It's going to be 4/4. Centaur gaining life for both of us. We still have 2 deadly visits. We drew them. We don't want to bounce spider. We could just attack with 7 birds. I can block 2 of them. Yeah. Alright, we're getting a little low on cards, so we need to hit those deadly visits pretty soon. That card's a problem. And it's whenever you cast a creature spell. You just held on to creatures for that too. God bless it. Alright. Let's go removal. Alright. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Hatchery Spider. And we can start attacking pretty advantageously in the air, I would say. We're going to get rid of Demir Spybug. Do we keep it? Because we do want to win the game with flyers. Yeah, let's go. Let's go like this. Fine. Alright, so yeah, we can just attack with all of our flyers. You can block 1 and take like 10 damage. We have a bounce card just in case I want to have something tricky. Alright, opponent just goes in and blocks a 1/1 bird, and we get in for lots. Alright, opponent's got a 1/1 lifelinker, draws another card. Opponent passes turn. Yeah, we're going to deadly visit the equities, or whatever. Equinauts. Not the best use of our removal. I'd rather be killing the Beast Whisperer, but I want to close the game out. I don't want to discard either, though. Let's just keep as is. Alright. Not attacking with all. No. Yeah, we could bounce, but I wanted to play around a combat trick, so yeah, that's fine. Could bounce it, but I'm fine with just closing the game out with the rest of our small guys. Keeping our unexplained disappearance up for opponent's cards. Opponent chooses not to block, so I'm guessing they're going for another flower flourish or something. Whatever it is, I think the opponent's got to do a lot of damage. He's got the finished finality. Oh yeah, he still has that, so he's no black land though. I think that was this game. I don't know, I might be crazy. I think that was the last game. Rock Charger, okay. Opponent plays a land. Opponent goes attacking. Alright. I don't know what the opponent's doing. I would have attacked with just everything. Sure. Yeah, does it even matter if he gains 2 life? I don't think so. Yeah. It's not even worth casting Unexplained Disappearance. I must have some kind of combat trick in mind. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to attack with all the birds. Well, blocks one. And that should do it. Alright. That was a long game, but ready to move on to the last one. Hopefully we can close this out with utter victory. And the client closed down on us.